Some things should have been forgotten. Names that fade, objects that shouldn't exist, stories that don't stay buried. But in the children files, nothing is ever truly lost. Everything is kept, documented and preserved somewhere by someone. They call me the Reading Lemon, because I'm a fucking lemon. And this is what I've been keeping all the time. So one of my great passions in life is motorsports. And this is a few of the cars I've managed to get through the post. This is my DTM, GT and British Touring Car Championship cars I've got through the post. Not all of them though. Something sends you some random shit through the post. Oh look, there's one of my dividers. So there's Ricardo Fella, he's a good driver. Then you got Kevin Van der Lane, he's also a good driver. He's from South Africa. He's from Switzerland. This was 2024. Apt Motorsport sent me them. If you don't know who they are, I'll tell them now right there. If you don't know who they are, they're a German racing team. They also run the Lola entry in the Formula E, but that's going to change next year because Lola's doing it independently. Right, so there's that. I've got the one the year before. Same bloke. He was there for a few years. And then last year they changed their drivers because they moved from being an Audi team, see, Audi, to being a Lamborghini team. So there's Marco Bottolini. He's a good driver. He's really good. And there's Nicky Fem, who's also a good driver. He's from Denmark. He's from Italy. See what I mean? Oh, I think they were ball backed as well. Oh, fucking hell. But yeah, so there was my cards other than this one, which I got in 2023. They must have just had like this hanging around in their office or something when I wrote in. And they were like, oh, fuck it, let's send this lad from Britain a card. They probably said it in German. So there's that one. Slightly different. It's a nice card actually. I like that one quite a lot. And then this is my Mercedes ones from 22. You used to be able to get these by filling in a little online form. Once a year, and they send you through the post for free. And yeah, I did it. And they sent me all their drivers. They've got on their books cards. Some of these are no longer drivers for Mercedes. He's a good driver, by the way. Rafael Marcello, he's a good driver. And this one isn't a driver for Mercedes anymore. He's a Cadillac driver. He did Formula E for a little while. Marco Engers. Jules Gannon. I don't think he is a Mercedes driver anymore. He was racing for Alpine in their World Endurance Championship. I think he's scheduled to do it this year as well with them. That program looks like it's going to the dogs now, so. But I have got his signature somewhere. This is a new one. Land Motorsport. They come into DTM last year. I found their address and I wrote in how I get cards from abroad. I go and get a couple of euros, like €5, chuck it in the envelope with a letter of, can you please send me some cards? I like the team, I like the driver. And 9 times out of 10, the teams do send back touch wood for this year. But yeah, this was one of my new gets for last year, and it's really cool. There's the back of the card. Because I really like Ricardo Fella, he's a good driver, and he did win a race in that car. I think he won the last one. There you go. So there's that. He's changed teams now. He's a Porsche driver now, if I remember. He's changed teams. I can't remember who to, but I wrote his name the other day. Now we've got Arshan Given, Thomas Pang, and Morris Skriniar. I think it was him last year won the DTM title. Car 90, yes, it was him. He's not in it this year, he's give up. He didn't want to do DTM anymore. So there you go. Well, they're all signed as well. That's nice. Maximilian Paul, he run his own team for 2 years. He's one of the year's cars, here's the other year's card. He won a Lamborghini, which is really cool. Back at the cars, so you can see all the sponsorships. So yeah, I really enjoyed that. That I got him. I found his team address and then I just wrote in and he sent back. And this is Schubert Racing, this is from last year. I finally got Rene Rastis autograph, that's cool. If you don't know who this fucking guy is, he used to be in Formula E years ago. I think he raced for Audi in Formula E, McLaren for Formula E, and he's done various other stuff. I think he's probably won Le Mans a few times for Audi or something, I don't bloody know. But he's done a few things. Marco Whitman, he's quite a good driver in his own right. So that's all my DTM cards for now. Well, there's probably a few extra. Dr. Mobile, who gives a shit. So here's the British Touring Car Championship. Oh, there he is. Oh, there you are. Ashley Sutton, this is from 24, these cars are. So there it is. There's Dan Camish. He's basically, if he's Batman, he's his Robin, basically. That's how this works, this team works. Mind you, Ashley Sutton did let him through last year. For a better starting position in race 2. Yes, there was cheating. Oh dear, allegedly. So there's Dan Rowbottom. He's no longer at Napa Racing. He's sorry for my finger in the way there. He's buggered off now. He's gone to Plato Racing, which is a new team. I haven't found their address just yet. I'll find it one day. And here's Sam Osborne. His dad owns the team, so he gets to drive every year. Marvellous. And here's 23 cards as well. I really like these, by the way. They're the backgrounds. They're really cool. Here's Dan Camish. Yeah, and these ones weren't signed, unfortunately. I wrote in too quick. If you write in about May time, I find you might get a signature or two. Now this is a cool one. These only sent back once. I did try again, but they only sent back to me once. So we've got Tom Ingram, who is a 2-time touring car champion now. Ashley Sutton, come back Ashley. He's a 4-time. 2017, 2020, 21, 23. And he was 22. Was he a 3-time now? Oh fuck, he's no, he's 2-time. No, he's not a 3-time. 24 was Jake Hillsack. Keep up. Anyway, so he won the thing 2 times. He's all right for himself. Tom Chilton, who is Max Chilton's brother. Max Chilton used to be an F1 driver / IndyCar driver, if you didn't know. And that's his brother who went on to do touring car racing. I mean, he's all right, but you know. Roman Pearson, who had a mediocre career so far, and Nick Halstead, who's probably one of the funniest blokes on the grid. So that's all my British Touring Car Championship cars I've managed to acquire through the post. Now, I have got a few more things from British Touring Cars. Napa last year did a poster thing instead of a true card, so I got that somewhere. I'll find it out one day and put it in a new video for years. But British GT Championship time now. This is 2Cs, who are quite a big team in British GT scene. James Cottenham and come on, Jonathan Adams. I think that's signed that one. And that was the rest of the team. So you've got Jules Gannon. See, I told you the autograph. Johnny Adams, I think that is. James Cottenham and who's the other one? Oh fuck it was some other bugger. They're not in the back, unfortunately. I only sent me 3 cards. They only sent back to me once, so I was quite happy with that. Academy Motorsport. I've managed to get 2 cards out of them. There's all the drivers signed one, and there's all the drivers signed another one. They run 2 cars, so that's why there's 4 drivers. 2 drivers per car, because that's how GT racing's done. Here's Barnum Motorsport, Barmel Motorsport. One of these come from Milton Keynes. I want to say it's him. He's from Milton Keynes. Simply Racing. Yeah, that's a thing you can do up by the city centre. They have like a building, and it's full of simulators and shit. That's cool. And this is a 24 card. Bob Collard, Ricky Collard, 2 touring car drivers, 2 legends of the touring cars. That's here's one is his dad, and then you got Sandy Marshall again, Mitchell, or whatever you say it, and Alex Martin. That's a new one. So yeah, they won that year. Well. And these are the ones I bought on eBay for like £1. So it's that. I did try and get a Century Motorsport once, and he emailed me to say they would send me some through the post, but alas, they never come. So yeah, this is Greystone GT. They're quite a cool team. Sometimes they send you some nice things to the post. They send me these and these, and then here's is Mackie Hacky Racing. Let me turn it around the right way so you can see Mackie Hacky Racing. So this is Mackie Hacky Racing. They were the the Ginetta team last year. I think they were Lotus to begin with, then they moved to a Ginetta car. He runs the team. So yeah, he's on the side, unfortunately. They sent me a nice note through the post though, apologising. I did send in like 24 for them, and they sent back last year and they apologised for the delay. How funny. So there's that. So this is the 24 Hours of Nürburgring. I've only got 1 card from this series, but it's a beauty. It's from Marthy, or Manfi, or however you fucking say it. You've got Kevin Estrie, A-Chan, Gavin, and Thomas Bengin. That's cool, isn't it? Fun fact, he's a Porsche driver, Kevin Estrie. Oh, I've only got 2 from this, and they're both the same. No, I've got 3 now. Oh, I've got a few. GT World Challenge Europe. I lied. I've got a few extras now. So this is Ian Gaines. I wrote an email to him like a couple of years ago, like 23, and they sent back. Really cool card. And they sent 2. They're not cool of them. Nice of them. Marvellous. Oh, if you want to see the back, it looks like that. There you go. They're not doing anything this year. Yeah, it went all tits up for them, I think. So here's WRT, Belgian-based team who are backed by BMW, I want to say. There's a lot of Beamers, so I think they're like their little factory team or something like that. You know how it is. I think the top ones are Fords. I don't know, Beamers. So there you go. So here's them, and here's them. Shame this one wasn't signed, because you know, oh mate, if I got his signature, and I can never manage to get this one signature. Rafael Marcello, no, never can get him. So here's the back. One's from the year before, if you look. 24. Here you go. Getting a few, thank you. And then the rest are 25 cards. Oh, one's two, both from recent signatures as well. But I mean, I've got Ben Tuck. I haven't got this lap, but you know, there's that. So this is like an American, like the fourth tier of NASCAR, ARCA. This is what I've managed to get from this series. This ain't all of them. There's one called Zachary Tinkle. Yeah, stops flickering in the background. He does exist. He is a real racing driver. I've got a couple of his cards, but they're somewhere else at the minute. But this one's Ryan Roulette, which is a really cool name. This is a really cool card. He sent me this through the post. Oh. So that's cool. Ooh. Well, that fits just right. Oh, that's good. Yeah, sorry, I'm weirdo like that. So this is the Porsche factory drivers. Now I couldn't fit these anywhere else, so yeah. This is Thomas Pringin. Again, I got these in 23. I think these were left over or something. They just sent me them. Porsche are easy to do. If you ever want any driver cards for Porsche, you just email Porsche email motorsport@porsche.de, I think it is. It's on their website. It's the general inquiries email. And then put your subject as driver card request or something on that, and then fill in your fingers and put your address, and they'll send you some cards through the post. But yeah. So that's them. This is a cool one. This is Richard Atwood, who won Le Mans in 1970. He this wasn't from Porsche in Germany. This come from Britain. I wrote to him in the post in Britain. He has a massive house. Edit that bit out. I don't know if he has a massive house or not. Probably. His address, it was on a website, and I wrote in and asked if I could have a signature, and he sent me this card, and you signed my 2 photos I sent in as well, one of which was this photo. Interesting. Roman dumbass. Stop sniggering. So there's that. Oh look, they're all, yeah, on the back of these ones, they all have the helmets. Right. So, years ago when I started collecting these, one of the first cars I ever got back was this one. This is one of the first. Laurin Henrich? This guy, he's a German. He was their junior driver in like 22, Porsche Junior. See, he went on to be this guy. He was in the Porsche Super Cup in like 22 or 23, something like that. He comes second. He was winning it, but then he comes second like the last race weekend. So yeah. Bastius Budus, he was meant to race last year in the DTM, but the team just folded, basically. So he is racing this year, apparently. Nico Mendes, I don't know who he is really. And then I've got a weird one here. Porsche Esport Racing Team. Dane Warren, I don't know who he is, but I got his card through the post. I mean, that's pretty cool. Oh, these, right, so World Rally Championship. So, Hyundai, or however the fuck you say it this time of year, sent me these when I first started collecting years ago, back in 22. I got bored one day on the computer and I started looking up how to get things through the post. Basically free signatures and free bits and pieces through the post. One of which what popped up was these cards. My first ever driver cards though were Envision Racing cards from 22. They at a Formula E team. They were Nick Cassidy and where was the other bugger? Robin Fines. So they were my first ever cards I got through the post. They were cool. That was one of my first days ever on Twitter, and it popped up on my feed, and it was like, "Yo, do you want some free cards from us?" And it was like, and I was like, "Yeah, you just fill in your name and address, and we'll send you them." And I did. Oh, they come through the post. Amazing. These were acquired through messaging them via the website. I think they still do this, where they send you some cards through the post. I don't know if they do anymore, but on their website they seem to do it. Email them. I've done it. I've emailed them, but I haven't got a response just yet. So there's them. These were from 22. Oh, there's him, and then there's the cool over there. Away with this. Now, these were acquired last year through writing into M Sport in Cumbria. I tried before to get M Sport cars. They're the 4 team of the World Rally Championship, if you didn't know. I tried before to get them. I wrote into them, never got back to me. Last year, however, I was watching TikTok. I know I'm down with the fucking kids, innit, bruv? And it popped up on my feed. Somebody got them from M Sport, and I was like, "Oh, I'll have a go." And then a couple of weeks later, they sent back to me. So there's that one. There's that one. I think these are, there you go. That World Rally, cars and shit. Lovely. And then the last 3 cards of this video. So we got Georgie Muster here. This was their proper 2 cars they had last year. Lewis Luca, Josh McLachlan, and is it Owen? Owen Tracy? I think so. They're Irish. Yeah, they're backed by Red Bull. Oh look, Carlos' Sainz number. Oh look at that. Oh, Carlos Sainz in a Red Bull. Oh. So yeah, there's that and there's that. And this is probably one of my favourites I got last year, other than the Land Motorsport one. He's from Latvia, this lad, and he's apparently a really good driver. To be a future star of the rallying scene, that one. So yeah. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed me going through some cards from DTM, the British Touring Car Championship, all the way to the World Rally Championship. I have many more cards to go through. So yeah, stick around and I might do a couple more. So yeah, bye.